What is good, y'all? Welcome back to Chris and Ralph Productions. As always, I am Chris.
And well,
And today, Ralph, what do we have for the people?
today we're gonna talk about a film that was shelved but now it's getting released called Coyote versus Acme.
Coyote versus Acme. After many, many years of this movie being done
Yeah,
and ready to be released to the public and it being shelved, which we'll get more into in a little bit,
yeah.
we finally have it. So today at Comic Con, the Coyote versus Acme crew did a panel at Hall H, packed house. They gave us steals, the release date, more information about the movie, some footage description, and so on. But this is the tagline for the movie, and it is Ralphie. Say it.
The movie Acme doesn't want you to see.
So who Acme doesn't want us to see this movie, and
Yeah,
who's Acme in the situation? Warner Brothers.
yeah,
So right here, if you see, is the official poster for very simple poster. You see Coyote's imprint into the sand over there in the desert. And let's go ahead and get into, of course, as I mentioned, the release date, August 28th, 2026,
2026.
which is a lot farther than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, Rafi, your thoughts on that?
So for me though, like for a while there, I was thinking like probably March or April, but it's kind of fun. But at the same time, still glad we are still getting it.
You are,
And
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
We're getting the movie. It's
yeah,
officially coming out. August 28th is 13 months away. So it's a ways away. I wish it would come out sooner, like you mentioned, but
yeah,
I'm still happy it's coming out.
yeah. And but hey, again, it's better of us getting the movie than not getting the movie.
And speaking of not getting the movie, let's in order for us to look forward, let's look back a little bit.
Yeah,
This was when was this announcement?
I believe it was November 8th, like 12 hours after the actor strike was finished.
Oh, 2023,
Yeah,
2023? Yeah. This was a tweet. Coyote versus Acme has been shelved by Warner Brothers a year after filming completed, similar to Batgirl, released Batgirl.
yeah,
The film starred John Cena, Lana, Condor, Will Forte, produced by James Gunn. This is a James Gunn movie. I forgot he produced it.
yeah,
Totally forgot. Um, so when we saw this news a few years ago, it stung
yeah,
because I know how much you were looking forward for this movie.
yeah. And I remember like I remember we were playing Spider-Man 2, and then it was at the time the game just launched. And then I went and take a look at whatever was on the CSM.
Hmm.
Until I saw this, I was like, "What the?"
Caught you off guard.
Yeah,
Yeah. But we're getting it now. So this was at Comic Con. Will Forte compares Acme to Warner Brothers Discovery, of course, like we already mentioned. He was there dressed as Coyote, saying, "No, I don't know what the sign's for." Boom.
the boom.
But I love that. And this is some so this
Yeah,
is what Will Forte did. He said Will Forte uh thanks the fans as underdogs. And that's very true because there was a massive movement for this
yeah,
movie to come out. Us included, we made a few videos, or at least that one particular
yeah,
video.
yeah. And I remember last year I did the Day Diaspora video,
Yes.
and there's a point where I did talk about like Willie's Coyote was angry and Willie's Bye Bye Bunny, which is who knows if Ketchup might buy the movie.
I hope Ketchup buys that Bugs Bunny movie.
Yeah,
But of course, Will Forte, he's been very, very outspoken against Warner Brothers and them shelving this movie over the last few years.
yeah,
So he did not hold back, and obviously he's not going to come out and say "screw you, Warner Brothers"
yeah,
because he's just not going to do that. But he's going to be very surgical and playful about
yeah,
it, about what he has to say. And this is a couple of other stills from the panel. Of course, we see Will Forte, Eric Baza, the cast and crew. I just wanted to show these off because it's very dope. This was tweeted out by the official Comic Con page. And let's go ahead and get into the cast. As
okay.
mentioned earlier, Lana Condor, Will
What was it?
Forte, Eric Baza, and John Cena.
Oh,
Is
I,
he supposed to? Is he in this cast?
I think so. I went to look up John Cena, but he's nowhere to be seen.
Oh, yeah. I can't see him. Uh, you can't see me, Lily. Do it. You can't see me. It's my sister. She's walking by us. Our biggest fan. Our first subscriber. Our first subscriber. And then she immediately unsubscribed because she thought it was a different channel. Okay. All right, next we have the
Yep.
stills. Of course, right here we have Coyote himself on. It looks like it's a truck on top of a trailer. He looks scared. He looks terrified, and as he always is, scared and terrified. Um, so before we get into the rest of the stills, what do you think of the animation in the real live action, which is we've seen multiple times at Looney Tunes?
Yeah. So so by the looks of it, it looked like cell shaded, like just like the 2021 Tom and Jerry movie where the characters are like cell shaded instead like realistic textures.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what it looks like. I think the shadowing on him looks great.
Yeah.
Next frame, we have real quick. Okay, we have Will Forte and Lana
Lana
Condor
Condor.
with Wiley Coyote in the back seat. Again, it just the shadowing on him looks amazing, and that's what I always look at when it comes to a movie where you get 2D characters drawn animation into live action, like Roger Rabbit, which is a classic,
Yeah.
Space Jam, which is a classic, Looney Tunes Back in
Back in
Action,
action.
which is for me is a classic. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite Looney Tunes live action movie is Back in Action with Brendan Fraser. Um, so again, looks great. I love the animation. All right, Rafi, this one is I think one of your favorite steals.
Yeah, here it is. Is he in the image? I don't know.
Uh, that look that's a floating cowboy hat.
Yeah.
It's John Cena.
Yeah.
Guys, we're cheap. We love low jokes. We get it.
Yeah.
Yes, we can see John Cena,
Yeah.
of course.
And what I say,
I saw ya.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Froghorn Leghorn right there playing golf. Well, John Cena is the head
Yep.
of the
Yeah, head of Acme and
Acme, okay,
Foghorn Leghorn like something like the head of the animation department of
of Acme, and
Acme
he's a
Park.
sleazeball.
Yeah.
Um, and this was very unfortunate that this happened. But we see John Cena choking Tweety Bird. Um, this isn't an old photo. Oh no, it's an old photo. But what did you say about the original photo of this?
So I remember the original photo where Treewood was like a placeholder animation, like not finished but like a placeholder,
Okay.
like 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 it's hard to describe.
Like it just wasn't completed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. A couple other things before we wrap up because we are super excited. They showed footage. It wasn't. I don't think it was a trailer. More so just a clip. I really don't know, but someone described it on the Twitter sphere, and this was the description. It's not as detailed as I could find, but oh, this is what I was able to jot down.
Yeah.
Footage description. A montage is shown as Coyote failing and the song Hurt by Johnny Cash is playing. Ralph, give him a backstory on our relationship with this song. I hurt myself today.
So so a few 5 years ago, I went to Waffle House for the first time.
We all went to. Well, I've been numerous times, but it was his first time.
And I saw they have a music
A
box.
jukebox, yeah.
Yeah, jukebox. I decided to select the song though, and all the song looks not interesting until I saw the name Johnny Cash. I mean, hit select a song and I hurt myself today.
Everybody in that Waffle House who were eating, but especially waffles. How do you make everybody sad while eating waffles? And we're like, oh my god, this is so depressing. We ate our waffles, and like, oh, it's over. I'm gonna put it back on.
I played it again.
He played it twice, dude. He went, put change in or whatever, and I thought he was gonna put a different song. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. But he got up to go put me, and I looked at our sister. I was like, oh my god. I hope he doesn't put that on. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I was like, oh my god, I don't even want to finish my waffle. Which I did.
Yeah.
Look at me, I finished my waffle.
So wondering why I did play this song because it was at the time when I just saw like clips of Logan that
Logan, yeah, was yeah.
yeah.
But okay, back to the footage. Also, a lawyer firm commercial plays. So at the panel, I don't have any of the footage. It was footage recorded by people in the stands. I didn't want to take their footage and post it on here. But essentially, there was a Acme lawyer which who hopped up on stage
Yeah.
and was basically saying, "This is a cease and desist. Shut this panel down." Everybody started booing him. It was a nice bit at the panel.
Yeah.
And then a lawyer from commercial plays, basically they're the ones that's who Coyote's gonna work with,
Yeah.
so he can sue Acme. And last but not least, and probably the best part of the footage Bugs Bunny is teased. So Eric Bauza, of course, who voices numerous characters, specifically Bugs Bunny,
Yep.
he was on stage. I don't know if he had anything to say about it, but I'm sure they're gonna hopefully have Bugs Bunny in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, Rafi, any thoughts on the footage, the steals, the casting, the Comic Con panel? Anywhere you want me to go in between, I can go right now. Where do you want me to go?
So I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do a quick summary about the film
Okay. Okay.
production. So 2022, they filmed the movie scheduled for 2023, but then it got removed, and hopefully gets still get ready to released for 2023 or 2024.
Hmm.
Until they announced it will be shelved.
Yeah.
After a major backlash, though, they were like, okay, let's go to shop the movie around, and they got bids from like Paramount, Netflix, and Prime Video, but they wanted like since they're only gonna get like 30 million for tax write off,
Yeah.
they wanted like at least 70 or 75 million.
Which no one was gonna give them for that
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
And after all this happened, it was unknown if the film ever get released or not until March 2025, where catch up of whoever these the date the Earth blew up, and also Hellboy the Quicken Man.
Great Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Yeah, announced they're in talks to buy the movie, and 10 days later they announced they bought the movie.
And that was one of the best days in Looney Tunes history
Yeah,
because this film was buried.
yep,
Like a movie, I get it if a movie's halfway done and the studio's like, we don't like where this is going, we're not going to waste any more money, shut it down,
yeah,
and they
but
they stop production. But you have a film that's done, like ready to be put into theaters
yep,
or even put it on streaming, and for them just bury it in the hatchet and just throw it away, it's very unfortunate that that happened. But the power of the fans and the power of Will Forte and the cast and the crew and the writer and the director. I don't remember what James Gunn's. I think James Gunn, of course, he
yep,
advocated for it.
yeah,
But
yeah, and one and even though he didn't say anything, but I've been thinking why he did not say anything because if he's like starting like butt heads with Warner Brothers,
yeah,
it will
DC
yeah might what be some consequences with him
with
and
DC and stuff. Yeah, but we got this movie. Like I mentioned, Will
yeah
Forte thanks the fans as underdogs, and as of July 26, 2025, we have the first panel. And yeah, guys, that is all we have for you. Boom. Thank God. Thanks, guys. See you in 2026.
yeah
This is from a Looney Tunes animator, Dialogue Clement. Over on Twitter, he puts a lot of his artwork on there, and he made this beep beep. I love it. I love
yeah
it, guys. I love it. But yeah, guys. I know Ralphie, you're just beyond. I'm hyped, but you're
yeah
beyond hyped.
yeah we're excited like we're beyond excited for this
Exactly. Yeah,
because like again a movie we never thought would see the light of day, but thankfully it will.
it got it.
And do hopefully the same though, like for like Scoop Holiday Hunt or Batgirl.
Batgirl. We shall see.
Yeah,
We have to push for those movies.
yeah,
We got to see those. But all right, guys. Yeah, that's all we have for you. As always, please like, share, comment, and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
As always, guys, I'm Chris.
And Ralph,
Catch you next time.
peace.
Peace.